We got the top 5 12 and under youth football teams in the nation. This your boy Fanatic Man, and we back with another one. The top 5 12 and under teams in the nation. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe, like, and comment button. But we're going straight into this. At number 5, we got the CD Dream Chasers. If y'all want to see what the 2021 Rams on a youth level look like, look no further than the CD Dream Chasers. Check me out. Let me ask y'all a question. What happens if you put 3 of the best Georgia teams together? The answer is you get a potential national champion. I mean, look at them. They practice it in apartments. These kids is in apartments. They know they got something to prove. The Dream Chasers have also made some great additions to their offense, with 2 of them being a 6-foot wide receiver from Hateville and one of the best 12U athletes in the country. Number 34, better known as the Bus last year, he played for Rare Breed, or as I like to call him, Death Row, but he entered the transfer portal and ended up with the Dream Chasers. This season is literally nationals or bust for the Dream Chasers. If you combine 3 teams together, you got a lot of pressure to win games. I can't wait to see how they compete in the fall. I'll definitely be following this team. At number 4, out of the 205, we got the Birmingham Chargers, better known as Sniper Gang. Sniper Gang really fits this team. I mean, if you sleep on them, if you're not focused, if you're not locked in, they will literally pick you off. What I like about the Chargers, they ain't from a major city. They ain't from the most known state. They don't have 20 media companies running around their city. They really got to get it out the mud. I watched the Chargers play last year, and they're a really big, strong, and aggressive team up front. What I like about the Chargers, they really pulled up and competed against top talent. They don't have 10 popular teams in their city. They have to dominate their city plus travel and dominate everybody else's city. 2021 is proof that the Chargers started the year as not ranked or barely talked about or just making the rankings. They finished the year competing for a YNC 11U national championship. Definitely shout out to the Chargers. Somebody shoot your boy's schedule so I can come to some games. At number 3, we got the 1 time. My bad, y'all. I meant the 2 time. My fault, y'all. My fault. I'm tripping. I meant the 3 times. You know what? I'm just not on my game today. I keep messing up. I mean, it's the 4 time. Yes, I said the 4-time national champions, RDU. Them RDU boys is no joke. I know they may lose a kid or 2, but if there's one organization and coaching staff that can do anything, it's them. That RDU staff literally might be one of the best football youth staffs from top to bottom. Last but not least, they might have one of the best offensive coaches and schemes in football. They proved this in 2021 when they went into nationals as an underwhelming underdog, but came out as the 4-time national champion. Hey man, shoot your boy's schedule. I'm definitely coming to some games. At number 2, we got the Maryland Heat, better known as DAMobb. And this year, DAMobb is on a mission. And I know y'all wondering why would he put the Maryland Heat at number 2? What the Maryland Heat that did? Well, remember when I said what happens when you put some of the best Georgia teams together, what could happen? What happens when you combine 2 previously ranked national teams? What happens when the DMV comes together? You get a national powerhouse. The DMV Knights were already a powerhouse and unbeatable by themselves. Now when you add the Maryland Heat linemen, you got a true powerhouse. Big shout out to the DMV Knights and the Maryland Heat for coming together to make a powerhouse team. I don't use this word often. I literally don't use this word often, but if you don't like how the 2 teams and the DMV came together for a common goal, you might be low-key hating. Yo, when y'all get that fall schedule, definitely shoot it to me. And this next team, I don't think they get talked about enough. This next team, I don't think they get they just do for real. At number 1, we got a team that dominated 2021 and has a great chance to dominate 2022. The OG Ducks, better known as Dream Chasers. And while I'm thinking about it, yo, we can't have 2 Dream Chasers. So the East Coast Dream Chasers and the West Coast Dream Chasers, y'all don't have to play. You know what? We're going to talk about that another time. The OG Ducks dominated throughout the season, and they went to the AYL tournament, and they dominated. And if they would have went to YNC, they would have dominated, as they had already beat teams in YNC throughout the year. Do y'all remember when the Ducks flew cross country and beat teams from 4 different states by 100 points? Yo, that's not normal. That's just pure dominance. The OG Ducks have a very good coaching staff that teaches his kids how to dominate up front on both sides of the ball, and it helps that they have a 6'2" wide receiver who out there looking like the second coming of Megatron. Shout out to the OG Ducks and send me a schedule, man. I think I'm ready to make a trip to Cali. Well, that was the top 5 12 and under youth football teams in the nation. Tell me if you agreed, disagreed, and tell me what your top 5 teams are. You already know what's next. Fanatic out.